Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, peace, and salutations to the elect and all the brothers pushing this work in sincerity and truth. This is Brother Tamaran from GMS Toronto coming at you with another video. Today's lesson I'm going to be talking about the fact that, the so-called black woman has more love for her dog than than a man, right? The elder and I, one of the elders of the camp, and I were talking yesterday about this video that I saw, right? And he's like, "Oh, so he knew the video, he knew about the woman, but he's like, "Oh, you should make a video about it." So I'm like, you know what? Sometimes I avoid certain topics because I don't want to get my page strike because the last page that I had, it got they took it down because of some of the controversial topics that I would get into, right? And I like that page a lot, man. But so I kind of steer from certain topics because certain people see your videos and they don't make comments, but they'll just flag you and report you to YouTube. So he told me make a video about it. He didn't say it, but I knew he wanted me to do a video about it, but you know I'll get the video right now because I've been meaning to do a video, but I just didn't want to get into just didn't want to get my page flag or whatever. But it is what it is, right? So this woman, I'm gonna pull her up on TikTok because she's on YouTube also. But the way this woman pamper her dogs, and then you have another black woman defending her, right? If you're from the Caribbean or from anywhere east or outside of America, outside of Canada, we treat dogs the way they should be treated, right? We don't pamper a dog. It's in your yard. You tie it. It's supposed to guard the yard, right? These people have the dogs in the yard. These people have dogs kissing them in the mouth, right? The way they take care of dogs is, some of these black women, they don't even take care of the children like this, right? Most black women, they take their children to McDonald's, right? This woman be giving her dog vitamins, right? Vitamins. She bathes it like a child, right? And the dog looks pretty healthy, man, right? The dog looks pretty healthy. The coat is very very nice, but it goes to show you that the black women, the women of our nation, they can do better. They just choose not to, right? It's just certain things that's in the realm, in their realm of what's the word I'm looking for? Something that they like, right? When it's something that they don't respect, like children, they don't give a damn, right? They don't mind raising their children to be thugs. They don't mind raising their children to be obese, right? Feeding them all manner of nasty food. But when it comes to their mutts, something that should be outside, that shouldn't be in the house, really, right? They treat it like an Edomite. Most of these so-called black people, a lot of them are Edomites, man. Check this out. Check this out. This one right here. She said men are jealous of this
Grandma
black woman,
will
right?
read.
Another woman on here, the black woman on here, I feel like it's important to mention she's black because I feel like she wouldn't be getting this reaction if she weren't. But the black woman on
No one's black, you dummy.
here who posts videos of her pampering her dog. I think the dog is like a pit bull or like a staffy. I don't know. I'm not good with dog breeds, but the dog is gorgeous. Has a beautiful coat. Like she records herself like brushing their teeth, washing their faces. Like she is treating that dog right. That dog is living good. And then the men in the comments are like this is weird, like lonely behavior.
Yes, it is weird, and this bitch is lonely. I don't care if she has a husband in her life. She's lonely because guess what? She can't have children. So she's overcompensating. I think that's what my sister told me. She can't have children. So she treats her dog like a child pretty much. So that goes to show you that she has demons on her, right? They call it mental health in over here in Babylon the Great, but it's demonic possession, right?
If you're like you're pampering a dog, loser.
And you're not supposed to pamper a dog like that. Okay, you're supposed to take care of your animals if you have them. First thing first, not supposed to be in your house. Secondly, they're not supposed to be on your beds, right? That's a form of bestiality. according to the scriptures, right? And you can see this one talking. You can see the demonic possession on her too, right? These are men haters.
And then like her videos always get posted on Twitter, and then the men in the Twitter replies are like, oh, like this is lonely behavior. Like she don't got no man. Like she doing this for her dog. She don't got a man. Only a man could be jealous of a dog.
Yes, and only a man that can set things right, because men are very introspective, right? Men can see where something's not right, and you women know something's not right, but you just have a problem because men are talking about it, right? But guess what? These are the last days, man, and this is your last year. This might be your last year, this year or the next year, the last year of you women and your so-called liberation, right? Because guess what? Guess who you're gonna run back to? A man, not those motherfucking dogs, those mutts that you have in your house, smelling up your house, smelling up your coochie, right? And who knows what else she's doing with these dogs or this dog, right? Check this out.
You're jealous of a dog. You're jealous.
No one's jealous of a dog, because the so-called black men know that the woman, they don't try with the so-called black man, right? Right? You don't. That's why men are dating other women from other nations, right? No one's jealous of that dog. Men are just stating the fact that when these women have a child, they don't see the same energy putting into a child. They don't see the same energy putting into their husbands, right? But then a dog who has no sense of what's the word I'm looking for? It can't have a conversation with you, right? It's just take and take and take, right? With a man, obviously a human being, you can't compare a human being to an animal, right? Because men are going to make mistakes. How many times this dog has made mistakes, but he always get recompensed, right? So the fact that these women they don't want to hear that, men are telling them what you doing with a dog, it's fucking weird, bitch, right? Look at
this woman is treating her dog and not treating you. She's serving her dog and not serving any man.
Yes, she's supposed to serve a man, not a dog. But like I said, you women are gonna get what's coming to you. 2024. I can't wait for the Lord to destroy this place, so you women can really feel how much you need a man. Okay, when the famine comes, you're gonna eat that dog. By the way.
And you're jealous. You're a loser. Another woman on here, the
one's
black
jealous
woman
of the dog. You're missing the point. This is a video right here.
Grandma will readjust.
Dirty ass dogs, man.
Your dog is not a human. Your dog is not a baby. Do you know how many comments I get like that on a daily? I do not have any human children, but this right here is my child. He did not choose to be here. I chose him. So that means I'm going to make sure that he is fed. I'm going to make sure that he's comfortable in his skin. I'm going to make sure that
Peter make me want to throw up a little bit, man.
he is loved. I'm going to make sure that he gets everything that he needs. He is going to be spoiled.
Don't worry, brothers. Women like this, when you see them, the days are going to come when women like this, they're going to starve to death, man. Okay? Women like this, the Lord is going to leave them out in the open. Okay? No protection. Okay? You're going to have to let your dog take care of you in that day, because guess what? Dogs don't hunt. This dog especially cannot hunt. He's a house dog, man. Right? You have to take him for walks. Dogs are supposed to walk by themselves, come back home, roam, right? But this dog has lost everything. Look at him. Okay? He don't know how to do anything other than be pampered. This bitch knows how to feed her dog coconut oil, but let her have a child. Let her have a child. Let's see what happened to her child. McDonald's. Oh, I forgot, she can't have children.
I noticed that Rain was having skin conditions. It was my first time having a pit bull, and I didn't know that they have skin issues. And so I used to feel so bad when he was scratching and itching all the time. It made me feel so sad. I would always take him to the groomers, and I would take him to the vet and buy all of the products, and none of them were just working the way that I needed them to.
I can't even be this close to a dog, man. I can't watch him on this video. Shit is disgusting. Anyways, man, bestiality. Let's see what the scripture says about women and dogs. This is Leviticus 18 and 23. I'm not saying she's having sex with a dog, but like the fact that this dog might be in her bed, right? Because she's gonna justify everything, right? She might even eat something, and the dog might even like eat off the same plate or whatever. She's not gonna think anything's wrong with it. She has mental issues, man. She has demons on her. Neither thou shalt lie with any beast to defile thyself therewith. Neither shall any woman stand before a beast to lie down thereto. It is confusion, right? I'm not saying she's lying down with the beast. I'm not saying she's having sex with the beast, right? But a lot of women in this society does, right? The ones that pamper their dogs like this, okay? And the dog is taking the place of a man, okay? That's what's going on in this society. When you say woman shall compass a man, they don't even look at men anymore in that sense, right? So most of you feminist women, this is what you do: you go home to your dogs, and it's disgusting, right? They would tell you, oh, a man can't have multiple women, but they don't mind fucking a dog, right? If you start dating one of these bitches, guess what happens? You can't talk to other women, but she can sleep with her dogs. I know a lot of women, right, in Toronto over here. All I see is women walking dogs, and those dogs aren't just for companion in a sense like that. A lot of these women are sleeping with their dogs, right? So the fact that men are talking about this woman online, they know something's not right. They can't prove it, but they know something's not right, right? Because we know it's not in the black woman's nature to be pampering animals. It's not our thing. We don't do shit like that, man. Right? Even if they have a dog in their yard or whatever, we treat dogs the way dogs should be treated. Dogs are not supposed to be in the house, right? Dogs are not supposed to be eating in the same bowl around their children like that, right? It's something that you niggas adopted, and guess what? You've been over here in Babylon for so long, you think certain behaviors is right. Behaviors like this, that's an Edomite thing, man. Like the fact that you're touching these dogs, getting this close to dogs, these are Edomite behaviors, man. And you've adopted the whole culture of the so-called white man. Okay? You being this close to dogs. We don't do that as Israelites. So-called black man and woman, Latino woman, Latino man, right? Native American man, Native American woman. We treat dogs how they should be treated. Exodus 22:19. Whosoever lied with a beast shall surely be put to death, right? Here's more scriptures on that. Cursed be he that lied with any manner of beast, and all the people shall say Amen. Right? Here's another one. If a man lie with a beast, he shall surely be put to death, and he shall slay the beast. Right? So most of these dogs that you see around here should be put to death along with their owners, due to the fact that they're sleeping with these animals. Okay? So let's get Romans 1:24. Wherefore Yahweh, right, also gave them to uncleanness, to the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own body or bodies between themselves. And that goes into homosexuality. But I'll just keep it there, right? Women, obey their husbands. This is another this is what trigger these hoes, okay? When you tell them what to do, they don't like it. So I don't care, because you see the so-called black woman of America, right? You see whenever her priorities are on is where she wanted to be, she'll put everything into it. So the fact that she don't give a shit about you so-called black man in America, that goes to show you, man. Okay, we know our people. We know our women. We know they're nothing but sellouts, right? They're nothing but chameleons. Because guess what? When the vintage fail in this country or in this kingdom, guess who they're going to run back to? You. And guess who's going to die with them? You niggas. This is Ephesians 5:22. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husband, not a dog, okay? As unto the Lord. Scripture would talk about you pampering a dog. It's supposed to tell you. Scripture talks about you pampering your husband, and talk about your children and whatnot. And if you can't have children, you pray to the Lord to give you children, not compensate by holding on to a dog. At least adopt a child. The fuck is the matter with you? But the husband is the head of the wife. They don't like to hear this. That black bitch that was talking with her long hair, she don't want to hear this. But guess what? The time is coming. Buckle up for the bumpy ride that's ahead. Evil times are coming, even as Christ is the head of the church, and he is the savior of the body. Therefore, as the church is a subject unto Yahweh Shai, so let the wives be to their own husband in everything. You see dogs here? No, husband, love your wives, as even as Yahweh Shai also loved the church and give himself for it. So you wives are supposed to do the same thing, and the husband is supposed to do the same thing. Scripture never talk about no fucking dogs, man. Okay? Um, let me show you the role of a wife. The role of a wife. This is Proverbs. Proverbs 31. Okay, this is the role of you women. Let me see if there's any dogs here. Right? This is Proverbs 30 and 10. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her. I'm not talking about the heart of a dog, so that he shall have no need of spoil. She will do him good, not evil, all the days of her life. She seeketh wool, flax, and worketh willingly with her hands. Right? You hear that? It's to all of the things that she does is to please her husband and please her family. That makes her happy. Okay? Not to be pampering a goddamn mutt. She is like the merchant ships. She bringeth her food from far. She riseth also while it is yet night. I mean early in the morning, okay? And giveth meat to her household, and a portion to her maidens. She considereth a field and buyeth it. With the fruit of her hands she planted a vineyard. She girded her loins with strength, and strengthened her arms. She perceiveth that the merchandise is good. Her candle goeth not out from by night. She layeth her hands to the spindle. These hoes in this kingdom, they don't know how to sew. They don't know how to make anything really. Has been given to them. And when the vintage runs low and it's taken away, you women are gonna know that that you've been bamboozled. The whole feminist shit. That's what it drove you to wanna make house with a dog, right? Opposed to wanna be around a man. I can't be with a woman like that. That's for sure. And there's women in the past that I was talking to, and so now she talk about her dog. I'm out because I'm not. I don't want to be around no dogs. Secondly, right? Like I don't know what you've done with that dog. Now you want a man, right? I don't know. I don't know. I don't trust you women and dogs. I don't even trust you women and children. Okay? And her hands hold the distaff. She stretcheth out her hand to the poor. Yeah, she reacheth forth her hands to the needy. She is not afraid of the snow for her household. See that? Her household consists of her husband being the head and her children being under her. Okay? For all her household are clothed with scarlet. She maketh herself coverings of tapestry. Her clothing is silk and purple. Her husband is known in the gates. You hear that? Her husband is known in the gates when she sitteth among the elders of the land. There's no dogs here, you stupid bitches. She maketh fine linen and selleth it, and delivereth girdles unto the merchants. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in time to come. She openeth her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness. She looketh well to the ways of her household, and eateth not the bread of idleness, right? Most of these women in this society are wanton, right? They like to wander up and down the street, in and out of different households, gossiping, Instagram, whatever, right? This is what they do. But a virtuous woman are not, she's not going to do that. Her children are rise up and call her blessed. A dog is not going to rise up and call you blessed, bitch. Her husband also, and he praiseth her. Many daughters have done virtuously, but thou excellest them all. Right? Favor is deceitful, and beauty is vain, But a woman that feareth the Lord shall be praised. You hear that? A woman that feareth the Lord, not a woman that pampers her dog. Okay. Give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her own works praise her in the gates. Right? You're supposed to have a husband, dummy, and children, dummy. Right? I hate making videos about these hoes because it's common sense, man. It's things that they know that's right, and they're doing things that they know that's wrong, and they're doing it anyways. So you know, all those guys that you see the red pill and all that stuff. I don't even listen to that stuff anymore because I don't care. These women are already set in their ways. The only thing that's left for them is destruction, right? This is what coming to you, tremble, you women, and we could not bring these scriptures out enough, right? Tremble, you women that are at ease, man. Tremble, you women that are at ease. It says Isaiah 30 and 10. It says, your many days and years shall be troubled, ye careless women. And that's a form of carelessness, the fact that they're running their mouths because you as a man is talking about the wrongs that they're doing, and they don't want to be corrected. They don't want to be rebuked. But don't worry, these days are coming, for the vintage shall fail. Vintage meaning what? Your work. The work is going to be gone. The food is going to be gone. You hoes are going to be starving. The gathering shall not come. Tremble, you women that are at ease. Be troubled, you careless ones. Strip you and make you bare. You're going to be broke. You're going to be destitute. You're going to be out on these streets looking, right? You might even want to choose suicide and can't, because the Lord's going to have you where you suffer and gird sackcloth upon your loins. And this is what we're waiting for, because our woman needs to learn a lesson. That's the only way her pride is going to be broken. Okay? A man shall be a hiding place. And big up to all the women who know that they need a man, man. Okay? They need a masculine man, a spiritual man. Isaiah 32 and 2. A man shall be an hiding place from the wind. What wind? First thing first, the wind is the destruction, right? Secondly, there's many destruction to come, right? The destruction of the jobs, right? The destruction of the freedom, the liberation, right? The destruction of society, right? But the main wind right here it's talking about is the missiles, okay? And I cover it from the tempest, right? The tempest. Evil times, man, right? The destruction that's to come from the missiles, the blastings, right? And before the missile come, they're going to be World War III. They're going to be the mark of the beast. Even when you women take the mark of the beast, guess what's going to happen? You're gonna be subject to rations, right? And even that, the society still has to be broken down. So it's a lose-lose situation for all you people involved. And over here in the West, who think that this is the end all be all for you. Nope. The money's gonna crash soon, right? You're gonna be homeless, okay? You're gonna be foodless. You're gonna be out here without protection. All those BBLs, the pampering that you're used to, is gonna be gone, okay? As rivers of water in a dry place. That's how precious a man is gonna be in that day. So not a dog. Let me read that again. A man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, not a fucking dog, okay? As the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. That's how precious a man's gonna be, okay? So you women are gonna have to get this through your thick skull. I know you don't like to take instructions from men. You're a bunch of men haters and dog lovers. So the Lord's gonna destroy you women, man. That pride is gonna be broken. Pride go up before destruction. Pride. Let's get Proverbs. Proverbs 16 and 18, and it says here, pride goeth before destruction, and the haughty spirit before a fall. All these women have a haughty spirit on them. Okay, better is to be an humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. He that handleth a matter wisely shall find good, and whoso trusteth in the Lord, happy is he. All right? So pride go up before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. All these women are haughty. Okay, let's get Isaiah 3. This is a curse that you women can't get away from, and I love it. Okay, especially you black bitches. See how proud that one was? That one has some hair on her head, and look at how proud she is. This is Proverbs 3, right? And this is the reason why we're out here too, right? Out here looking destitute as a people because the Lord took away everything from us. So Isaiah 3, behold, the Lord of hosts, right, doth take away from Jerusalem, which is you Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, and from Judah, the stay, the so-called black man and woman, right, meaning the black man because he's the leader of the house, and the staff and the whole stay of bread and the whole stay of water. The mighty men, so that's where our respect, it's gone because we don't have any mighty men. Look at the mighty men. Look at the giants of the earth. Look at the giants in Hollywood. Look at the giants in these entertainment industry, right? They're all wearing dresses. They're all wearing drags. They're all being dragged through the mud as rapists. Their infamy among the people, right? The judge and the prophet and the prudent and the ancient, everything for the so-called Negroes, Latinos, American, Native American, it's gone. So therefore these women are not going to have respect for you, right? Everything here in the first two verses, it's gone. So that's what women respect. Stay. They respect bread, right, which is wealth. They respect water, which is food, right? They respect mighty men, which is your society of army, okay, men of war, the judge, right? This all represents power. This is what the woman respect, right? And when she sees that a nation don't have that, then she goes off into her own world. Okay, she joins the other team who's winning, and it's fine. That's what women does. That's what they do. That's part of their nature. The captain of 50, the honorable men, and the counselor, and the cunning artificer, and eloquent orator, right? And I will give children to be their princes, and babes shall rule over them. And that's what women are seeing, okay? Let me drop down to your curses, okay? 16. Yep, moreover, the Lord saith, behold, the daughters of Zion are haughty, arrogant women, and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet. Therefore the Lord will smite with the scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts. So your hair is going to be bald, bitch. And the day of the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet and their calls and their round tires like the moon, right? That's why these women are proud, because they feel like they're getting a little bit of these things back, right? Their beauty is coming back a little bit because they're being pampered. They have to put on all these makeup, right? But the chains and their bracelet and the mufflers. So that's why they're taking with their focus on a man, and they're putting into a damn dog because of some of these things are coming back. The bonnets and the bracelets and the ornaments and the legs and the headbands and the tablets and the earrings. So in the form of jobs, right? This is what they're getting back, just a little bit. They can even buy fake hair, the rings and the nose jewels, the changeable suits of apparel. That's why she's putting in her efforts into dogs, right? Pampering a dog, because guess what? These things, a man was supposed to provide these for her. Now she's so-called making it by herself, so she thinks she's all that. But guess what? You're gonna need protection, bitch, because guess what? The 911, I remember what Flavor Flav said back in 1989 or 1992. 911 is a joke town. Get up, get up, get up, get down. Guess what? It's gonna go back to that. Niggas are gonna break into your house. Your dog's too pussy. Yes, he's gonna try and fight. But niggas are not afraid of dogs. Niggas have sticks, right? Because a lot of people know where you live. A lot of men know where you women live. And the wimples and the crisping pins and the glasses and the fine linen and the hoods and the veils, and it shall come to pass uh, instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink. That's why you women stink down there. Doesn't matter how much you bathe, doesn't matter how much you shower, doesn't matter how much you soak, you still stink down there. And the Lord curse you. And instead of a girdle, a rent, and instead of well set hair, baldness. So this is how you know the Lord curse you, women. And instead of a stomach girdle of sackcloth and burning instead of beauty. Okay, so your stomach is gonna be big, you're gonna be fat, bloated because of all the foods you eat. But you know, instead of putting all these effort into yourselves and into your children, you're putting into a dog. right? Um, they, thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war, and her gates shall lament and mourn, and she being desolate shall sit upon the ground. Okay? Shalom.